Yes, guys, we are back with another trailer reaction, and this is to The Survivor, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, The Survivor. So,
Beyonce.
I'm a survivor. Oh boy, well, maybe they should have used that song. Anyway, let's do this.
But my mama told me better than that.
It keeps going on in my head, and I can't stop it.
Here I have it. I'm a journalist that covers your fight. I'm interested in your story.
Let's go to him.
I'm the survivor of Auschwitz.
Based on a true story. I like it.
Fight up to one man can no longer get up. Hands up! Hands up! My girl from back home, she doesn't know that I'm alive. But if my name is in the papers, I'm gonna fight in Rasiano.
I will plaster your story all over the East Coast.
It says that you made a deal to survive by fighting.
You're a traitor! You think Leia's gone?
I hope she's alive. And we'll keep looking for her.
I have to be famous across America.
Enough with the glamour shots, Rita Hayworth. Come on, get in here.
Hey, like Greasy Armo, love him, man.
You were taught wrong from the beginning. I'll give you 2 days.
Wow.
Why would you help me win? Win? Boy, chick, I'm just giving you a chance to lose with a little dignity.
There you go.
I fought for her, and that was the only reason for fighting. 6 million of our people are dead. Why did you survive? If not to land.
I've heard every imaginable awful thing. You can talk to me.
Why does this God ask so much of us? Then hold fear in your heart. Who deserves to have that kind of darkness inside of their children? This life. Who knows? These are the choices we made every day. Choices made when you remember that you once had a family.
Yeah. That's a lot of me.
I like that.
That's a lot of me.
Do you mind if I go first? I ain't gonna lie, and it's no offense on anyone. I'm a bit tired of Holocaust movies and TV series. Obviously, it's a tragedy what happened, but it tells the same story all the time. This comes from a different angle, and I love that.
Yeah,
I love that, and it's coming from a guy who reluctantly had to do what he did to survive and find his family,
and feel guilty,
and he still feels guilty about it.
You can tell that.
They the way, even just from the trailer, I can see that this is gonna pull at my heartstrings, because the way they shot everything, and I mean, this is the master out of all of us. This is the guy that knows about those kind of things. But even me, to see the kind of shots that they had, they portrayed all of that wicked. I can't wait to see this.
Just touching on what you said quickly, it's like, we don't want to see the typical slave film.
Well, I'm on board with slave films.
We know what happened.
With black people,
We know what happened. But if you're going to tell a story, let's hit another angle. See it from an individual. Follow the journey.
Exactly.
It's just not just...
Because you say that all the time, and I get where you're coming from. You don't want to see another slavery film.
No, I'm tired.
You know what I mean? I get it. And it's the same with the Holocaust. But when you come from it from that angle, I can get with this.
And not only that, I've just got to say, like, the way that was shot, like, you know, like the going to the black and white and the period piece, the way they're dressed, the vibe is that old school movie. You know, them old school movies you used to watch on a Sunday, and you just got right into it. For me, that's quite exciting.
I like it.
That's all I'm gonna say.
This.
And the acting looks spot on.
Oh, Ben Skarsgård, Ben Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
DeVito. Damn.
Yeah.
Damien, what's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I echo both of your thoughts. I mean, that had me hooked straight away when you found out what he was fighting for. Because initially I just thought, okay, this is a boxing film, the survivor, and then the moment like, oh, okay, actually no, he was in Auschwitz. Okay, he's actually fighting to get back to his family. Well, okay. And it makes me want to go and find out about Harry Haff, and if you thought the Rocky Marciano.
If you did fight, I'll be interested to see.
Yeah, definitely be interested to see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it looks very, very good visually. You can tell they've actually spent a lot of time making sure this film has got the right color grade, that it's got a certain feel to it.
See, I don't know about color grading,
but it looks like. Where's your turn? Sorry, background trailer. It looks good. And again, I've loved Ben Foster for a long time. I think he's a wicked actor. It's nice. Danny DeVito had the best line in the whole thing.
I want you to lose with dignity.
Yeah.
Wow.
That looked really good. That looked really good. It's a story that I would actually like, to your point about finding out the different stories that came out of those tragedies.
Yeah.
Because when you portray the same thing again and again and again, it's like, well, you to a degree, you start to lose the human aspect of what that was.
Right.
Because when everyone's got exactly the same story, yes, thousands of people did, but people start to disconnect.
Yeah.
When you find out how it affected people in different ways and what they did to get through it, that's when it really brings that history back to the fore for you.
Yeah.
And you can connect it in a different way. So
and you take it from a personal aspect of him as well. I think one of you touched on that because as you said, he feels guilty. You can see
because he knows
guilty.
millions died, but he fought to stay alive. That's all he did. He did what most people is fight or flight in this world. He was one of the fighters.
Yeah. And but obviously he knew he was fighting his own people. So but even though he was forced to, he was fighting his own people. So obviously that guilt is there. And what I love that line where they said it was something along the lines like, you survived to live, like so that gives you the impression that he didn't really want to live after getting through all that. Do you know what I mean? Which it's sad, man. That's because what those people went through in Auschwitz and all those concentration camps was horrific.
Well, this is it.
You know what I mean? So
and that trailer just told you the whole story, and the trailer's gonna stay with me tonight.
Yeah,
it's one of them trailers that's gonna stay with you. It's not just I'm excited to see it. It's gonna stay with you. You're gonna start thinking about it now.
100%.
Like you imagine, because if you see the boxers, they were emaciated.
They
had no food. They had no power, but he was fighting, and that comes from a different kind of heart and a different breed of man that you won't even find today, everywhere,
and it connects. Like there's a part that Campy brought this up the other day when they're talking about their Django review, and he said there's a bit in the film that he all forgot about when they went back and watched it again, which is, and they didn't know what the actual term is called, but it was called Mandingo fighting, which is something something I found out about when I went to Mauritius years ago. I actually saw the original pictures of it, like they've been inscribed on the walls and stuff, and reading about it was horrific then. But he has that line where he says to him in the ring, "You're gonna fight until one of you doesn't get up."
Yeah.
It reminded me of that, like, because the Mandingo fighting, it was literally one of you is leaving here alive. And it was for people.
If you win, you were gonna live. If you died, if you lost, you were gonna die.
Yeah, and that was like the decision he gave him. Like, literally, you're gonna fight until one of you doesn't get up anymore. I was like, wow, like that's
actually, that made me think of that Django shit. Anyway, guys, great trailer there. Bit poignant, but it is what it is. So
what's the director's name?
I'm
sorry, it's the director of Rain Man.
Yeah.
Yes, I did see that as well. I didn't.
It was Ron Howard.
Was it Ron Howard?
That wasn't Ron Howard.
No. What? I thought Rain Man, the director. But anyway, whoever directed that, beautiful.
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful.
What do you think of this trailer?
Barry Levinson.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. What do you think of this trailer for The Survivor? Are you going to be watching it? Leave some comments down below and let us know what you think.